just pretend for just a minute you've been in a car accident, okay? So you were driving, you're minding your own business, northbound on whatever street you're going on, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this guy comes and T-bones you, boom, and you're reeling, and there's glass tinkling, and maybe some of you have been in that situation. I have. All of a sudden, there it was, and bam, you're hit. And just so happens that there's some police officers nearby, and they come to your window, and they're going to take your statements, for the accident, because you're sitting there in the aftermath of the accident, and the police officer comes to you. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Well, what happened? I have no idea. I was just heading northbound down this road, and boom, this guy came out of nowhere. Really? Okay, so then he goes to talk to the guy who came out of nowhere. He says, okay, sir, would you care to explain what happened? No idea. I just came out of nowhere. Okay, driver's license, registration. I don't have a driver's license. I'm telling you, I don't even know my name. What do you mean you heard him? I came out of nowhere. Are you from around here? You're not listening. I came out of nowhere. This guy says he came out of nowhere. I gotta let him go. I don't know, I can't. No one would agree with that. Surprises like that, they don't come out of nowhere, folks. They come out of our blind spots. Things don't come out of nowhere. They come out of our blind spots. You know what a blind spot is, right? We only have a certain field of view, a certain field of vision, things that we can see. And everything that you need to see but can't see would be considered in your blind spot. There are critically important things about yourself, about life, about others, about the situations in your life that you can't see without help. Would you agree with that? There are critically important things that you need to see but can't see for one reason or another. So what we're going to talk about today is how do we learn to see the things we can't see? See, when you're in your car, we compensate for what we can't see using a system of mirrors, right? So we've got our rear view mirror that shows us what's directly out our back window. And then we've got these side mirrors that show us what's coming alongside of our car. And when these three mirrors are calibrated properly, guess what they do? They eliminate your blind spots. Now some of you go, no, they don't totally eliminate it. That's because you're calibrating them wrong. Did you know that if you calibrate those three mirrors properly, you don't have any blind spots on the road? These mirrors are not calibrated properly. Do you know how most of us calibrate it properly? When you get into your car, and I was showing Joel this the other day. He's learning to drive. He's doing awesome. We sit down in the driver's seat, and we move the side mirrors so that we can see the side of our car. But you don't need to know where you are. You need to know where the other cars are. It's like this comfort zone. I just need to see a little bit of myself. But by doing that, you're creating a blind spot. So I had him sit down in the driver's seat of the car. I said, Joel, now I want you to adjust your mirrors and just tweak them until the side of our car disappears. From the place where you're sitting, it should just be out of view. And it's counterintuitive because it's just looking into space. But what that does, it shows you what's coming alongside your car, not the side of your car. I know where I am. I want to know where everyone else is. That's the point of those mirrors. So then I said, watch this. So he's sitting in the driver's seat. He's adjusted them. So then I walk behind the car to the right, and I go, do you see me? Yes. Do you see me? Yes. Do you see me? I stretch out my arms so I'm a bit more like a vehicle, and this magical moment happens where Joel said, look, do you see me in the mirror? Yes. Do you see me through the side window? Yes. He sees me through the side window and the mirror. There is no point in there where he loses me. There is no blind spot if it's calibrated properly. The problem is when it comes to our spiritual life, we've got these three mirrors as well. God gives us the ability, he gives us three important mirrors. We're going to talk about those today, that if adjusted properly, calibrated properly, can eliminate blind spots. They won't help you see everything, but they'll help you see what you need to see.